Water and its forms. Learning objectives. Forms of water. Water cycle. Water pollution. Water purification. Tips to clean water. About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Water is found not only in rivers, seas and oceans, but also underground. It is even present in the air. All the fruits and vegetables contain lots of water. Most of your body weight is made up of water. Water changes its form on heating and cooling. Let us know how. Forms of water. Water is found in three forms as ice, water and water vapor. Water changes its forms with heating and cooling processes. Evaporation. Have you ever left a glass of water out for a few days? After a few days you will notice that water disappears from a glass. When you dry clothes in air, clothes dry quickly. That is because water is evaporated. The process of change of water into water vapor due to heating is known as evaporation. Water in lakes and rivers evaporates into the atmosphere due to sun's heat. Water vapor goes into the atmosphere and forms clouds. These clouds initiate rainfall on the earth. Activity 11.1. Water evaporates. Evaporation helps in maintaining water cycle. Plants also evaporate through leaves. Take two pans of the same size. Fill the same amount of water in both pans. Keep one pan in the sun and the other in the shade. After some time, go to see the pan that is kept in the sun. You find that water evaporates faster from the one which was in the shade. One pan with water in sun. Other pan with water in shade. Condensation. When water vapor cools down, it changes into drops of water. This process is called condensation. Common examples of condensation are dew forming on grass in the early morning, eyeglasses fogging up when you enter a warm building on a cold winter day, or water drops forming on a glass holding a cold drink on a hot summer day. Condensation occurs when water droplets form due to cooling air. When warm air cools, water leaves the warm water and condenses into liquid. Dew formation on leaves. Activity 11.2. Creating condensation. Heat the kettle for some time. Do you notice steam coming out from the spout of the kettle? Take a metal plate with some ice on it. Hold the plate just above the spout of the kettle as shown in picture. What do you observe? Let all the water in the kettle boil off. When the steam comes in contact with the metal plate, cooled with ice, it condenses and forms liquid water. The water drops that you observed falling from the plate were due to condensation of steam. The process of conversion of water vapor into its liquid form is called condensation. Precipitation. Precipitation is any form of water that falls on the Earth's surface. Different forms of precipitation include drizzle, rain, hail, snow, sleet and freezing rain. Precipitation is important as it helps in the atmospheric balance. Without precipitation, all of the land on the planet would be desert. Precipitation helps farmers grow crops and provides fresh water supply for us to drink. Precipitation has many forms. Hail. When raindrops pass through a very cold region of the atmosphere, they freeze and become hail. Very cold water droplets in a cloud freeze into hailstones. When these pieces become too heavy, they fall to the ground. Hail. Drizzle. Drizzle is very light rain. The water drops that make up drizzle are smaller than raindrops. Drizzle can be so light that only a millimeter of water falls to the Earth's surface in one day. Drizzle. Rain. Raindrops form when tiny water droplets collide together in clouds to form bigger ones. When they get too heavy, rain falls out of the clouds. Rain. Snow. Water falls from clouds as ice crystals or groups of many ice crystals, called snowflakes. Snowflakes are formed in clouds where the temperature is below freezing point. Snow. Sleet and freezing rain. Sleet forms when a partially melted snowflake or raindrops turns back into ice as it is falling through the air. Sleet starts out in a cloud as a snowflake or a raindrop. Freezing rain happens when raindrops fall in liquid form and immediately freeze as they hit a cold surface. Sleet and freezing rain. Fog. When thick clouds of tiny drops of water form just above land or water, the fog occurs. Fog makes it difficult for us to see. Fog. Dew. Dew appears as droplets on the ground and other surfaces when the water vapor in the air condenses. You can see dewdrops early in the morning, after a cold night, on leaves, flower and standing vehicles. Dew. Frost. When it is very cold, the dew or surface water freezes into tiny, white crystals. This is called frost. Frost. Sci facts. One child in the world loses its life in every 2 seconds due to a water-related disease. Water cycle. Heat from the sun causes water on earth, in oceans, lakes etc. to evaporate, turn from liquid into gas, and rise into the sky. This water vapor collects in the sky in the form of clouds. As water vapor in the clouds cools down, it becomes water. Again, this process is called condensation. Water falls from the sky in the form of rain, snow, hail, or sleet. This process is called precipitation. Oceans and lakes collect water that has fallen. Water evaporates into the sky again and the cycle continues. Water cycle. Water pollution. Many things can pollute our water. But, do you know why it is bad for people and the environment? Chemicals like oil, cleaners, pesticides and fertilizers can harm the animals and plants that live in the water and can make even people sick when they drink it. Too many leaves and grass clippings can take the oxygen out of water and suffocate the plants and animals who need oxygen to breathe. The waste from our homes is very harmful to our water bodies. This waste has dangerous bacteria that can spread diseases to plants, animals and humans who use this polluted water. Water pollution. Water purification. Polluted water should be purified before drinking. We can purify water in the following ways. Boiling. Boiling is the safest way to purify water. Boil the water for 10 minutes and let it cool before drinking. This method kills the germs and purifies water. Water boiling. Sedimentation and decantation. This is a simple procedure to separate insoluble, heavy particles from a water which is often used. It involves keeping the liquid aside for some time and waiting for the heavy particles to settle down at the bottom of the pot. This is called sedimentation. After this, the liquid may be poured into another pot without disturbing the settled particles. This transfer of liquid is called decantation. Let's do an activity showing as to how can we purify water by this method. Activity 11.3. Purifying the water. Take 2 big pots. Put water and a fistful of soil in one pot. Leave it without being touched for some time. Notice it and check all the soil and sediments have settled at the bottom. Then pour the clear water on the top into the second pot. Filter. Filter is a better method than decantation to purify water. Filter water through a clean cloth or filter paper. A filter paper is placed inside a glass funnel and a container put beneath. Tips to clean water. If you want to keep water clean, there are many things you can do to help. You can stop water pollution of nearby rivers and lakes as well as drinking water by the following ways. Be careful about what you throw down your sink or toilet. Do not throw paints, oils or other forms of litter down the drain. Take great care not to overuse pesticides and fertilizers. This will produce runoffs of the material into nearby water sources. Do not throw litter into rivers, lakes or oceans. Use a water filter for cleaning water. Boiling water is the safest method of purifying water, as it kills germs. Summary. Water covers over 70% of the Earth's surface. Water is found in three forms as ice, water and water vapor. Many things such as chemicals, waste from our homes, sewage can pollute our water. Polluted water can be purified in many ways as boiling, sedimentation and decantation, filtration etc. Use a water filter to clean water. Keywords: sleet, a mixture of rain and snow. Evaporation, the process of becoming a vapor.